What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Perfect Cell, and I'm back with another video. And this right here, I'm gonna go ahead and drop some jewels on y'all. So when you think of hard times, what do you think? Because what me and a bunch of old heads think that hard times, they naturally stem from bad decisions, whether it be your bad decisions or somebody else's bad decisions. But either way, that's like the root of all things that leads to hard times. You feel what I'm saying? And I also notice, like, when I look back at life, you know, when things got hard for me, I know, like, the reason why it seems like everything that made my life harder was the choices that I made, you know, and I wasn't really thinking about the future or thinking about what's the outcome finna be, you know. But I want y'all to go in the comment section below and tell me, like, if y'all ever been through hard times or going through hard times, what did you do to put yourselves through that situation, or what happened to put yourself in that situation? But with no further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video. So one bad decision that leads to hard times is boldly quitting your job. And it's a no-brainer why you shouldn't quit your job boldly, because, you know, that's your only means to income. I feel like if you have a backup plan or an additional income, or you got another job lined up after this one, then like it's just not worth it, you know. Now, if you do have all those things, then yeah, go ahead, do what you got to do. And it really sucks that the job you work in that is a BS job, like 90% of the people do. You know. But yeah, man, like you shouldn't quit your job when you know, when you're not ready to quit it. You know, you shouldn't do it boldly, unless, my only theory is that it's like if it's causing you like any strain on your health or something like that. But yeah, don't do it. Like, it may seem like you doing the right thing now, but in the long run, if you haven't already found a job, it's gonna be hell to pay, my boy. Another bad decision that can lead to hard times is breaking the law. Now, y'all already know, like, the most obvious reason why I say that it's a bad decision, because you end up going to jail. But there's other things that comes. There's other sources of hard time that comes with that too. Somebody can end up betraying you, you know. Somebody could kill you, you know. And for all y'all that's in the streets talking about some, oh, my homies would never betray me, my homies loyal, my homies with me. Alright, let me hear you say the same shit in the next 10 years. Because let me hear you say the same shit in the next 10 years. Watch all your homeboys go to jail because his man snitched on him. Yeah. And I know in the street, the code of the streets, snitching is frowned upon, but you gonna end up messing with some snitches. I almost dropped the F-bomb, but yeah, you gonna end up messing around with some snitches here or there, and they gonna get you caught up, or your homeboy caught up. I'm telling you, man. Like, these so-called OGs y'all look up to, they be molesting y'all, and y'all don't even know it. They be mentally molesting y'all with the whole glamorized image of the street life. Like, it's like you live happily ever after like you 30-40 years old, when really you probably gonna end up being in jail or still living in the streets. That's like, there's no honor in that, bro. Like, you might think it's some honor in that because you hanging with your homies in the streets, you know, y'all having a good time, you know, smashing these hoes or whatever. But it's like, bro, somewhere down the line, when shit hits the fan, they gonna end up snitching on somebody, gonna end up snitching on you, or somebody gonna end up killing you out of jealousy, or somebody gonna end up robbing you because they think that it's shit and you ain't shit. So, hey, all I gotta say is this, man. Like, for my people that's like, you know, that hadn't gone down that path yet and is considering that path, like, you know, think about what I am saying. And for the people that's, you know, down that path if y'all can't get out, man, like it's all good. But everybody can get out, don't get me wrong, but but what I mean is that, like, if y'all think there's no way out, there is. You just gotta find it, man. Like, I know it's hard, man, but shoot, you just gotta find your way out. You gotta find your way out the streets, man. Another bad decision that can lead into hard times. It's sort of kind of like what I said in the last topic, but hanging out with the wrong people. Like I said, man, like, the dangers of hanging out with the wrong people leads to betrayal. But you don't even gotta be in the streets to, like, hang out with the wrong type of people. And sometimes the wrong type of people won't just steal from you or talk shit about you. Sometimes they'll hold you back and don't even know that they hold you back, or don't even give a hoot if they holding you back. And you try to show them right, but they keep going left, and they gonna keep going left because they think this the way it is and everything else. Yeah. Or you can have that one friend that's always negative about something. Like, you be talking about you'll be having a conversation like, hey man, I just reached 200 subscribers on YouTube, and they'll just be like, that's nice. I mean, you sure that's what you want to do? That whole YouTube thing, that's hard. That thing hard to get to. It's like, shut the hell up. No one didn't ask you, should I do YouTube or not? I just shared you my accomplishment, and you just want to tear me down. Like, shut your ass up. Yeah. And then you have that one friend that's like, hey man, where the hoes at? I can't, man, that'd be so cringy to me. Like, hey man, where the hoes at? But they working at McDonald's. They have no goals, they have no future. They just living in the club, working at McDonald's. But hey, that's how it go. All right, so another bad decision that leads into hard times is making a huge life-altering decision without being ready or without having a fallback plan. Now, whether it's a career, taking your relationship with a woman to the next level, or whatever it is, you need to really see yourself. Like, can I see myself in this situation for the next 20, 30, maybe the rest of my life? And most importantly, what am I gonna do if this doesn't work out? Like, for all my people that work some really good 9 to 5, like, I'm addressing y'all mostly, because, like, y'all might have a good job now, but what if your job goes out of business? Then what? Now you have to start back to square one if you didn't have any fallback plans to boot. And like, a fallback plan is basically, a fallback plan doesn't always mean a plan B. Sometimes a fallback plan could just be, something that can get you by until you figure out the next chapter. That's what the fallback plan is. Like, right now, well, the past couple months I've been on the fallback because, like, I was, on my YouTube journey, and then well, I ain't even gonna get into details how that just went straight to hell. But yeah, like, when it went to hell, guess what? I still have my HVAC school. That's a fallback plan. All y'all need to have a fallback plan. It's good. A fallback plan and a plan B. There's a difference. A plan B is another plan. If the original one didn't work out. A fallback plan is basically something that can get you by until the next chapter comes along. And and I wonder why people, like, that's been around where I'm at don't move out of Virginia. Like, I always wondered that, but most of these people are from around here, and they don't want to move to, like, another city and and be asked out when they can't find a job, or the job that probably like had them transferred them, let them go, or ran out of business. Like that's how it be, man. You know. And don't get me wrong, I do want to leave VA one day, but I still gotta, you know, I still gotta have a fallback plan and another plan before I go through with it, man. One more bad decision that can lead into hard times is giving somebody a second chance that didn't earn it. And see, here's the thing about like forgiving someone and giving someone a second chance. Y'all think that forgiving somebody and giving somebody a second chance are the same thing. It's not. You know, forgiving somebody is simply letting go what somebody has done to you. You know, not letting what somebody has done to you get the best of you or get to you anymore. You know, that's what forgiving someone means. Giving somebody a second chance is having that person regain your trust once again. And the reason why I say that they need to earn it is because like I said, you know, even though you forgave them, they still did some shady shit. You know, you still gotta watch out for them, you know. And if you give them a second chance so easily, then they gonna think like, oh, I could treat this dude like shit all the time. Shoot, I could smash this bitch all the time. I could steal his money all the time. I could do this all the time. Shoot, he ain't gonna do shit but be a freaking bitch. You know, that's, you know, like so that's why I say, like, man, like you have to, like ain't nothing wrong forgiving them, but if they want a second chance from you, you know, they either gotta earn it, or if you don't want to give them a second chance, man, screw them. Shoot, they can kiss your ass. Real talk. Alright, the next thing that can lead into hard times is not having a purpose. Now, I used to wonder, like, you know, why so many rich people are depressed. Like, it just didn't make any sense to me. Because, see, like, cause Steph is cold, and a whole lot of people said that money is happiness. And as much as I hate to admit it, I'm more happier now than I was 5 years ago. And I say most of it had to do with the money that I'm making. You know what I'm saying? But I learned that, like, you know, but he said that although money is happiness, that's not what life is all about. You know, life is about purpose. It's not about the money, man. And to all the people who don't have a purpose, like, you know, like, that's how people get depressed. They don't have nothing worth living for, so they figure, so they're not happy. You know, and it doesn't matter what situation they're in. If there's like what's good to be in a good in a good situation if you ain't got nothing to live for. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah. So, that's all I got for right now, man. And I just hope that, like, I reach a bunch of people saying this here message. I'm sorry I probably left out a whole lot of stuff because I'm trying to keep this video short and sweet. You know, this is your boy Perfect Cell. I'm Ghost. One love.
Sweet Mary J, Mary Kate, and Ashley, two twins rolled up. I think it was a